Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little fun doing a get ready with me, playing with some new makeup. So I have several items here that I have been loving, and today we're going to be playing with my Valmont. This is the Perfecting Powder Cream Foundation. I've been really enjoying this foundation, so I'm going to show you that in action. I also did break down and pick up this beautiful palette from Gucci. So we're gonna do a fun eye look using this. I also picked up the limited edition lipstick as well as the new Chanel Blue Night Mascara. So loving this colored mascara trend. So we're gonna be playing with that as well, and some other little things here and there. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, showing you some new makeup that I have just picked up, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's have a little fun playing with new makeup. And we are going to start with a foundation that I have been loving. This is not like a new launch, this is just new to me. And this is the Valmont, and this one is the Perfecting Powder Cream Foundation. So one of my favorite foundations ever, they don't make it anymore, was the NARS cream foundation. It was just the absolute best. I loved it, and it came in a very similar situation like this, like a little cream foundation. And this is the color medium beige. Sorry, my sponge is a little bit used. I really do like this foundation. It's great for travel and also just on the go. So super easy makeup, and it's going to give you a nice hydrating velvety finish on the skin. So what I like to do is I'll take a little bit using this sponge right here, and I'm just gonna place a little bit of this foundation on my face. I prefer to use a beauty blender, but that is just because that's my favorite kind of sponge, or a brush. But I'm going to use a little bit of the one that this comes with. It's totally fine, you guys. I just am somebody who likes to use the beauty blender just a bit more. So I'm switching over to that, but wanted to show you that yes, it comes with a little sponge. And then what I will do is just tap this into the skin. And then this is one that you can build up in areas that you may feel like you need. It is the perfect travel makeup, and I'm actually going on a little mother-son trip with my son, and we are headed to Monterey, and there is the Monterey car show going on, and we are going to go together and have a little bit of fun. We're going to spend one day in San Francisco and then drive up to Monterey, and I guess this is evidently a super fun event. So I'm so excited for that. But you guys are sort of packing with me as I do this tutorial, and I'm going to be taking this foundation because it's just quick and easy foundation, and it gives me a very skin-like finish, but it does cover up a bit, and it is hydrating. And I really like that because it is a hydrating formula, but it's also a cream to powder, easy to just slick on, like really quick and easy makeup for travel. And I just have been enjoying that foundation for a bit of time and wanted to mention that one. So then I'm going to go in with my KOSAS concealer. This is in 2.5, and I'm just going to do a few dots. And then this is one that I love the look of on my skin as well. So then I will take a peek, and I can apply a little bit of this concealer to anywhere that I want a little extra coverage. So this kind of multi-purpose as well. I'm going to come in with my Beauty Blender and we'll just put a little bit of that concealer underneath the eyes to brighten up. I'm hoping everybody had a fantastic weekend, and then I'm going to take my hands and I just like to kind of push everything into the skin. The Beauty Blender usually does that for me, but I just like to take a little extra time to kind of make everything sink in. Okay, next we're gonna move on to eyes. And yep, I broke down and I picked up the Gucci, this gorgeous Flora palette. I could not resist the packaging. You guys know I am obsessed with pink, and this just looked so pretty that I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. So I will say I have been playing with this pretty palette, and despite the size of the shadows, like when you open it up, I was kind of like, this almost looks like a kid's palette. Like, that's how small the shadows appear in here. But I will say the shadows actually perform beautifully. Like, the formula is really nice. They're easy to apply. They're a bit buttery. They blend like a dream. But yes, they are a bit small in size. So when you first open this up, you're like, hmm. And for myself, I knew that I was definitely picking this up due to the packaging. This just spoke to me. It was so pretty. I thought it would look gorgeous on my vanity, and at least I'm pleasantly surprised because I'm actually using this palette and the colors are really pretty. And here is a swatch of this palette, and on this side over here is the bottom row, and then over on this side we've got that top row up at the top with that icy blue. So as you can see, there's some very wearable colors within this palette, and then there's fun little pops of color. This beautiful kind of peacock teal, icy blue, and then more of a royal purple toned blue, and just some warm and cool tones as well. So I actually thought this would be quite wearable, and I admittedly purchased this palette due to this gorgeous packaging. So what I thought I would do today is have a little fun playing with this palette. I also picked up the new Chanel mascara in Night Blue. So we're definitely going to be incorporating a little bit of blue tones into this look. And I think what I'm going to do is start with this little shade over here for my crease shade. A little bit of a warmer brown here. Now this actually does come with a nice mirror here. So I am going to come in and create a little bit of warmth in that crease. The colors are actually nice and pigmented and really easy to use. Okay, we've added a little bit of depth into that crease and just the rest of the shadow around the eye. And then I'm going to come in with this little deeper shade right over here. Don't worry, we're going to bring in that little icy blue in a minute, but I'm going to add a little bit of this one to the outer V, deepen the sides there just a bit. So we're kind of doing a little warm and cool eye. We'll add a little bit of that icy and a little bit of blue liner and mascara to this look. Taking this big fluffy brush here, and I'm going to just soften that outer edge a bit. I'm taking a little bit of this color as well on a pencil brush, just a little thinner one, that I'm going to go ahead and bring that color underneath the lash line to connect both sides of the eye. Then I'm going to go in with this little icy blue. We're going to add a little bit of that onto the lid, a little pop here. And just going to place a little bit of that icy blue on the lid. There we go, got a little bit of that ice on there. I'm going to go into this little shell tone color here. I'm going to add a little bit of that to my brow bone, just lightening it up just a bit up at the top. Okay, so we've got a little bit of warm and cool going on, but we're going to play up the blue. And I pulled out my Chanel STYLO waterproof eyeliner, and this one is in Marine. And this is one of my favorite navy eyeliners. I just feel like it really pops my eyes, especially if I haven't had a lot of sleep. And I did get my hands on one of the new eyeliner launches that flipped up on Nordstrom, and it's in the blue carbone. I believe that's what it was called, blue carbon. I will look at it more closely. I thought it was just going to be delivered, but it was actually this pearly glow highlighter fluid, so we'll use that too. But today I'm going to use Marine. This is a favorite of mine, and I am going to line the upper and lower lash lines with this eyeliner. Okay, we have popped the eyes with that Marine eyeliner, and then I'm so excited because Chanel launched a Volume de Chanel in night blue, and I've been really into these colored mascaras. I'm personally a fan of blue eyeliner. I wore blue mascara back in the day, but what I liked about this one is that it's a real true, like almost black blue. Let's see if you can see that. It isn't going to show up super bright, but it's going to give a little bit of impact on the eyes. So I'm actually going to really play up with the blue. I'm going to first coat my lashes with La Base from Chanel. I've been enjoying this combination for a bit of an impactful eye look. So I'm going to put that on, and then we'll play with the blue. So loving this blue mascara. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera, but it's deep enough, but there's definitely a blue hue on the eye. And I don't know about you guys, but I was a huge fan of Princess Diana. She was the beginning of me starting to wear blue eyeliner, but this has this sort of Princess Di vibe to it. Gonna go ahead, finish off the other eye. Okay guys, we've got a little bit of the icy blue on. I really focused on the blue eyeliner and the blue mascara. And now I'm going to go ahead and warm up the skin. And since we're using a bit of Gucci today, I thought I would go ahead and pull out my Gucci bronzer. Love, love, love this bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and warm up my skin here. I'm actually about to go get my hair done, but one of you lovely subscribers told me to put a little bit of bronzer in my hairline where my gray is sticking out. That'll help blend it. So that is happening next, getting my hair done. I'll feel like a brand new woman. And I've been so excited for the new Chanel Tweeds launch. I don't know how people are already getting those, but I'm so excited for those eye quints. So many of you are as well. So the minute I get my hands on those, we'll have a little bit of fun. And I did pick up this ByTerry. This is the Brightening CC Liquid Blush, and this again was just such pretty packaging, but I'm also a huge fan of all their CC highlighting liquids, and so I thought I would go ahead and try this blush, and I picked this up, in the Rosy Flash. So it has a nice little wand here, and it's dispensing a little bit of product right at the top. I'll give you a little swatch. It's kind of sheer, very pretty. So we're going to use that as blush slash highlighter today. And we can always add more blush if we need to, but that looked really pretty. So I'm just going to kind of focus in. So I'm just going to kind of focus in on the apples of my cheeks and then blend a little upward here. And because it's sort of like a highlighter and a blush, I am going to be going a bit higher with this. So pretty. I like that a lot. So it sounded like it was sort of like the CC Brightening Serum, just in a lovely pen. So this does have a bit more color than those CCs. I have several of those. And I like the little glow that this is imparting on my skin. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of that and just add a teeny bit up into that brow bone just to kind of connect the entire face here. Then for lips, I did pick up the limited edition lipstick. It was just so cute, you guys. Again, sucker for the florals as well as the pink, and I like the formula of these glossy lipsticks. So here is the color. Let me swatch that for you. And then here's a swatch of that lip color. It is like a mix of pinks and corals in my estimation. Seeing if you can see, definitely has some coral in there as well as pink. We'll put that on. And this is They Met in Argentina. Okay, this is the final look of the day. I thought we would pop on a Gucci perfume to end this full look, but I did just pick up the BEIGE. This is the Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid, and I have it in Sun Kissed that I just love mixing into my foundations. That was a tip from Mandy Davis. And then I wanted to go ahead and pick up the Pearly Glow because I thought that it would look really nice as we're coming into the winter months. So the Sun Kissed is great right now, but I wanted to check out this Pearly Glow, and it just looks so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll tap a little bit of that onto the tops of the cheeks here for fun, but in general I like to use these sheer fluids to kind of mix in with my foundations for a little glow. And what I found is that Sun Kissed is so great because literally just makes your skin look healthy, does not look super shimmery or anything like that. I wanted to go ahead and pick up the Pearly Glow because I noticed it's been sold out everywhere and I found it at Nordstrom. So I thought, you know what, go ahead and buy it before it is gone. And then I pulled out one of my favorite Gucci scents. I love these because they're in these beautiful apothecary bottles. I just love this. And this one's called ACHANT for the Nymphs. And this is the one that just puts a smile on my face. I call it my frolicking and the grass scent. It just makes me want to do cartwheels and stuff. It's a very fun sort of summer tropical scent. So let me spray this on. This truly is a beautiful tropical scent. It has Frangipani in here. It has got Tiare flower, Ylang Ylang, and then of course a hit of vanilla. This is a perfect tropical, happy, put a smile on your face, go and do cartwheels in the yard kind of scent. And again, the bottle you cannot resist. It is just so cute. And again, and I'm self-admittedly a sucker for marketing, and these just look so pretty on your vanity. So wanted to finish off with this fragrance of the day. I love this one so much. If you haven't gotten your nose on this, this is a beauty. Okay guys, this is my final look of the day, playing with some new fun beauty items. I am definitely pleasantly surprised by this Gucci palette. Although I first was like, the shadows are so teeny, I was like, you know what, they are easy to use, buttery, blendable, so really nice quality and such a pretty little palette. Also having a little fun with the colored mascaras. Really love this one in Night Blue. So pretty. Glad I got my hands on it. Definitely have a few more fun things coming from Chanel. And I am going to be traveling the rest of the week, so I will be out of pocket. But if you want to see some pretty pictures from Monterey and the Monterey Car Show, definitely follow me on Instagram. I'll be sharing those on my story, but I will be back next week with more fun videos, and I hope you guys have a great week ahead.